Greetings, Skylords! In this episode of How Does It Work, I want to explain the ins and outs of the root network. The root network is a unique mechanic primarily found on nature cards. Units with the root ability can be switched into a stationary mode, rooting them to the ground. When another root unit or building is within a 25-meter radius, their roots will connect and they can support each other, often resulting in a massive boost in damage output. The amount of support an entity can provide to the network depends on the card. It is critical to note that a member of the network can only support another member if it is not participating in combat. For example, these 3 spike roots do not benefit from their root connection since they are currently all in combat. However, when only one is fighting, the other 2 will support it and lend their strength. Because of this, a widely used strategy is to position some units or buildings away from the front lines. This ensures these units will not accidentally drain support by entering combat, but consistently provide their support to the network instead. We call this a root battery. There are also buildings that help spread the root network over longer distances. The cards Root Nexus and Sylvan Gate are powerful tools to allow multiple defensive spots across the map. Additionally, the spell Forest's Vim can enhance the root network for a limited time. In a root network, and where multiple entities are in combat, support is divided evenly among them. For example, 4 tree spirits providing support to 2 razor leafs that are both in combat. Each razor leaf will be granted 2 support. Once only 1 razor leaf is in combat, each of the 4 tree spirits and the second razor leaf will provide their support to the other one. It is worth noting that the root network also takes allied entities into account, so you are able to team up with like-minded Skylords and connect to the same network, providing and draining from the same support pool. The damage or attack speed can be heavily increased with enough supporters. Tree spirits and thornbarks are great options for the support part of the root network, while Razorleaf is a powerful card to make use of the received support. Finding an effective mix between attackers and supporters is key in mastering the root network. I hope it's now clear how to use the root network effectively. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. See you in the Forge, fellow Skylords!